Right, I'm not sure how much of this you're going to see, but I am going to do a bit of slow stitching using the sewing machine. Only because I've got some patches that I want to use up. I mean, I've bags and bags of the stuff, and I don't want it to sit and go to waste. So what I'm going to do is, out of this bag, I'm going to just choose so many pieces and just cut them and sew them, and they're all going to be random. So let's have a look. Oh, some are cut anyway, like I've got some of these. So this is really just a test to see if this is going to work. So what I'm going to do, got my scissors. I just want to make sure things are straight. I'm not going to be turning things over in that, but what I will do is I'll sew, let's try G, see what happens with G, and just sewing them together. So I'm going to put one like that, and then I'm going to stick that one there, and then we're just going to stitch that. Always leave your needle in and lift your foot up off the pedal, obviously, when you're making something, otherwise you'll end up stitching yourself. You can easily turn it round. And then we stretch that piece out. I'm going to go straight over to this piece. And do that. Now here, I'm going to need another piece. So I'm just going to find one that's slightly different to what I've already got. And I'm just going to cut mine as I go along. I want a complete background, and then I'm going to do a picture. Okay, I'm going to lift the foot up, attach that. I can see whether I want it underneath or above it, you know, sitting on top. I'm going to have mine underneath. So I want to see as much of that as possible because this is a fairly decent sized piece. Now I'm using the zigzag stitch because I like it. I like the pattern it makes. Don't worry about any odds and ends, you can cut all of them off. I have some small scissors somewhere. There we go. Which I can, if I think they're going to get in the way, just cut them off. Now, because I've tucked that one underneath, I want to make sure that lays flat. I'm going to turn that. And then always stop and lift your foot up, and then pull the needle up. We just cut that off there, cut that off where we started. Yeah, I've just got to make sure that I do this little section here, but I'm going to add another piece of fabric. So I'm just reaching to the back of me to see what fabrics I've got, and I've got some purple. I'm not bothered what colours they are, I have to say. I'm going to use pretty much the same size or width, but I might use a slightly bigger one. So this one's going to go here. Now I'm just going to trim that edge off, and I'm just going to lay that one here. Needle in, lift your foot up, swing it round. Needle in, lift your foot up, swing it round. I'm going to go one stitch more, then do that, because I want it to go down that edge, obviously. Bring that around. One more stitch. Bring that around. There we go. And we're just going to snip all your ends, obviously, because you don't want them hanging about. They get down in the foot bit, and there they can harm your, I was going to say your computer then, but harm your sewing machine. Yeah. Right, okay. I've done that. So, we'll add a piece here now. Let's have a look, see what else we've got. There's a nice piece with floral on it. You can just do this, have lots of fun. It doesn't matter if you're covering up a certain amount that you've already stitched on, it doesn't matter at all. Down, swing it round. See how it's looking already? It's just fun. I love doing things like this. I really do. Now, I think I'm going to have another bit. Oh, I don't know about that. I just worked through the fabrics that I've got. I mean, these are all cut off, so I'm not wasting anything at all. Now, I like that bit there, so I'm just going to cut this. Oops. I might just do the whole piece, not sure yet. Blue on blue, no, don't want that. Make sure your thread is always underneath your foot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stitch this here. Alright. Swing it around. Okay, right now I can add another piece on there somewhere. Now I've got some, here's a piece I might want to put on. Oh, I might want to put that on as well. Yeah, I think I will. So what I'm going to do is to tuck that on there, swing it round, should I say. We might cut this little bit of thread off. And then, ooh, that should have been, well, I might cover that bit. Just be careful. Now, that's gone over, so I just need to make sure I'm on track. Okay, so we can get rid of that. Yeah. See how quick it is. Now I could hand stitch it, but I'm going to do a lot of hand stitching on it. So now there's gaps here, as you can see, but that's not a problem because we're going to put some bits and pieces and I need a piece in there. But right now I'm just going to do another piece here to attach this section. And I've got this, let me just cut a piece of this. Yeah, this is gorgeous. So I'll do this piece next. And let me see. Yeah, I'm going to have it there. I'll spin it round. Again, spin it round. Lift that up, lift the foot up, and we're going to take those 4 strands off together. See? Nice. And they don't take long to do, so it's a really quick way for you to learn a little bit of patchworking, but doing it on the machine. So, let me see. Oh, I might put a bit of that in as well. So I'm just cutting the next piece. Now, although I'm cutting them longer than I might need, I'm okay with that because the next piece I'm going to put on here. That's not quite gone the way. Maybe that's a little bit longer than I thought at one end. No, wider. But I'm going to keep it like that. That'll do. Now I'm just going to keep that on there for a minute because I'm going to put something here, and I have just a small piece of this, which is a little bit of yellow, and I'm just squaring it off a little bit. It's a bit lopsided. And I think good. Let me go backwards. Oops. Put the foot down. I'm going to take that backwards a little bit. Lift the foot up. Go forwards with it. Spin that around. Needle in. Need to go back a bit. There we go. Spin that around. There we go, and that's put that bit on. I do like this. Like I say, I've got lots and lots of fabrics, and they're all cut in different little pieces. I just keep them because they come in handy. So what I'm going to do with this piece, it's not, well, I suppose I could put it there. Yeah, I can put it there because I'm going to put some cording in and things like that. Now I can tell when my thread is starting to run out. My machine makes a funny noise. Okay. Oops. Yeah, my scissors I've just dropped. Now, see here, because I had that tiny wee little bit that I don't want to waste, I'm going to add that bit just here. I'm actually sewing barefoot. I always tend to do that, I think, when I'm sewing me. I like to do it barefooted. I need to add another square in there. I don't have a square as such, so I'm going to cut a little square here. Because it's got a pattern to it. It's going to be a rectangle actually. Yeah. So I'm just going to lift that up, fit that in. Mine is an old sewing machine. So that's just filled that gap in. Just got this end to finish. So let's have a look, see what we've got. I've got some beautiful, beautiful floral print here, which I'm going to use. Oh, got to get that piece in, I'm sure. I've just been putting all my fabrics in bags. And just get them out when I need to do a little bit of slow stitching. Because it's perfect. I mean, that's not really level, so let's just level that one up a little bit. That one's going to go in there. I'm just going to do it like that, I think. Oops. One more piece for that end, and I think we'll have a stripe. A piece of stripe. Now you can make bags, you know, make yourself a bag out of something like this. Let me just see how much I'm going to need. That's not going to go there, but it'll go there. I don't want to cover that. I can always patch that. That'll do. So that's going to go there. Like that. Right, where's my little scissors? Gone to use these. I've got a couple of bits here. Oh, it's one piece. But, you know, just a little check that I'm going to cut off and add in the areas that doesn't have much. And that's this one. So I'm just going to cover that section there. Right, let me just check and see if there's anything else needs doing. I'm just going to trim these sections off. And again, I've got a little bit left for somewhere else. Now, I will be using plain fabrics to do the picture. And that's the right way, I think. That's how it's going to look. So it's as easy as that. Yeah, and I won't be turning the ends up just yet. Tomorrow, like I say, I will start and hang on, let me just see. Have a little bit of this. It's probably the wrong material to use, but no, I don't really want to cover it all like that. I'm going to embroider it. Okay, but that's for now. So that's part one. And it's going to be a slow stitch, embroidered. I don't know. Flowers, I think. Might just do flowers on it all over. Thanks for watching. Take care and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye-bye for now.